Welcome to my channel, Quiet Rich. Turn on bell icon, like, share.
When it comes to money, not all wealth looks the same. Some people flaunt their riches, expensive cars, flashy clothes, massive parties, and constant social media posts showcasing luxury. Others, however, live a completely different kind of life. Quiet, understated, and intentionally low profile. They don't feel the need to broadcast their financial success to the world. But what's the real difference between loud wealth and quiet rich? Why do some wealthy people feel the need to show off, while others quietly build their fortune without anyone noticing? Today, we're going to explore these differences, the mindset behind them, and why embracing quiet richness might be the key to lasting financial freedom and true happiness. Defining loud wealth. Loud wealth is exactly what it sounds like: wealth that demands attention. It's flashy, public, and often focused on external validation. People with loud wealth enjoy showing what they have. They might buy luxury cars they don't need, live in oversized mansions, or post their designer purchases on social media. For them, money is not just a tool, it's a status symbol. Loud wealth often comes with a lifestyle that is expensive to maintain, high pressure, and prone to judgment from others. While there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying the finer things in life, loud wealth can create an identity based entirely on appearances, which can be unstable. If the public stops noticing, or if their wealth decreases, their sense of self can take a hit. Defining quiet rich. On the other hand, quiet rich individuals live differently. They have financial freedom, but they don't feel the need to advertise it. Their wealth is often invisible to outsiders. Quiet rich people tend to focus on financial security, smart investments, and building generational wealth. They might drive modest cars, live in unassuming homes, and avoid flashy purchases that serve no real purpose. Their happiness and self-worth are not tied to material displays. Instead, they use their wealth as a tool to create freedom, comfort, and opportunities for themselves and their loved ones. Quiet richness is subtle, intentional, and often comes with a sense of calm that loud wealth rarely provides. Mindset differences. The biggest difference between loud wealth and quiet rich is mindset. Loud wealth is often about perception, how others see you. Quiet rich is about substance, how your money serves your life. People who flaunt wealth may feel pressure to maintain a certain image, which can lead to overspending, debt, or financial stress. They are always performing for the audience. Meanwhile, quiet rich individuals prioritize long-term financial health over short-term recognition. They ask themselves, does this purchase align with my goals, rather than will people notice this purchase? This mindset shift from outward validation to inward value is what separates fleeting wealth from lasting prosperity. Lifestyle choices. Loud wealth often comes with a high consumption lifestyle. Multiple luxury cars, designer wardrobes, expensive vacations, and lavish parties are common. While these things are enjoyable, they can also create pressure to keep up appearances. Any setback, a market downturn, an unexpected expense, or a lifestyle mismatch can quickly destabilize someone living loud wealth. Quiet rich individuals, however, make intentional lifestyle choices. They spend on what truly matters, not on what impresses others. Their homes may be beautiful but understated. Their vacations might be meaningful experiences rather than extravagant displays. They may choose to invest heavily in education, businesses, or long-term assets rather than flashy items. The quiet rich often have more financial resilience because they live below their means and focus on creating real wealth, not just appearances. Social implications. Loud wealth often invites attention, sometimes positive, sometimes negative. People may admire, envy, or even resent someone who flaunts money. Relationships can be affected because people might approach you for what you have, rather than who you are. Financial decisions can also be influenced by social pressure to keep up with peers. Quiet rich individuals avoid many of these social complications. Their wealth is private, which allows them to form relationships based on genuine connection rather than status. They can make financial decisions without outside pressure and often enjoy more authentic friendships and networks. Privacy becomes a form of freedom, and with it comes a sense of control over one's life. Financial security and freedom. One of the key advantages of quiet richness is financial security and freedom. Because quiet rich people live below their means, invest wisely, and avoid unnecessary debt, they often have a safety net that loud wealth can lack. Their money is working for them through investments, savings, and business ventures, rather than being tied up in status symbols. Loud wealth, by contrast, can be fragile. A flashy lifestyle requires a constant inflow of money. Any disruption, job loss, economic downturn, or poor investment can quickly dismantle the illusion of wealth. In essence, quiet, rich wealth is resilient and self-sustaining, while loud wealth is often superficial and dependent on continual performance. The role of values: quiet, rich individuals often have a strong sense of personal values. They prioritize family, experiences, education, philanthropy, and personal growth over materialism. Their wealth is a tool to enhance life, not define it. Loud wealth, on the other hand, can sometimes prioritize material validation over values. When appearances dictate spending, personal values can be compromised, and financial goals may take a back seat to societal expectations. The psychological perspective: there's also a psychological dimension to this. Loud wealth can create anxiety and stress because maintaining appearances requires constant vigilance. It can foster insecurity, always wondering if you're rich enough in comparison to others. Quiet, rich people, however, experience less pressure. They understand that real wealth is about freedom, security, and the ability to make choices, not impressing anyone. Their financial confidence is internal, not external. Examples in real life: consider some real-life examples. Celebrities and social media influencers often showcase loud wealth, luxury cars, yachts, designer outfits, and multi-million-dollar homes. In many cases, it looks impressive, but behind the scenes, debt, lifestyle inflation, and pressure to maintain appearances are common. Now consider quietly wealthy individuals, self-made entrepreneurs, investors, or business owners who live modestly. They drive practical cars, invest in assets quietly, and avoid public displays of wealth. Their lives are often more stable, focused, and fulfilling because they use their money as a tool rather than a performance prop. How to embrace quiet, rich habits. So if you want to move from loud wealth to quiet richness, here are some habits to consider. Live below your means. Spend less than you earn, even as your income grows. Invest wisely. Focus on long-term assets rather than short-term status symbols. Avoid debt for non-essential purchases. Debt should be a tool, not a lifestyle. Prioritize privacy. Don't feel the need to showcase every purchase. Focus on personal values. Invest in what truly improves your life, like education, health, and family. Plan for the long term. Quiet rich people think decades ahead, not just the next Instagram post. By adopting these habits, you can enjoy the benefits of wealth without the stress, pressure, and performance often associated with loud displays. Conclusion: key takeaways. The difference between loud wealth and quiet rich isn't just about money, it's about mindset, values, and lifestyle. Loud wealth seeks validation, impresses others, and often comes with stress and instability. Quiet richness seeks freedom, security, and fulfillment, with wealth serving as a tool rather than a trophy. While society may celebrate flashy displays, the quiet rich often enjoy the most lasting satisfaction, deeper relationships, and financial resilience. If you're on your journey to financial freedom, consider where you want to position yourself. Do you want to live to impress, or live intentionally for yourself and your family? The choice will determine not just how you spend your money, but how you experience life. Quiet richness may not turn heads, but it can transform your life in ways that loud wealth never will.
Thanks for watching video.